In this video segment, we are going to open up the 5069 PLC for the very first time. So this is a common question that we receive at ES&E, and we'd like to cover some of the details that are different than some of our other platforms. So today we have our 5069 L306 ERM-S2, which means that it's Ethernet, redundant, motion, and SIL2 rated. So we're going to go ahead and open our box. And inside our box, the very first thing you're going to have is your installation manual, which we don't need to cover today. But then you'll open up and you'll have your PLC. So some of the main things we need to highlight when you first get your PLC out of the box. First one is it does not come with the two removable terminal blocks that are required for the processor. So the first terminal block here is the module power or mod power, and the second one is the SA or sensor and actuator power. So you have to order these two separately. The second thing is it does actually come with the end cap. So if you're familiar with the older 1769, you would have to order a separate end cap because it came with a terminating resistor. So with the new CompactLogix, it does not need a terminating resistor. So the end cap is actually slid onto the side, and it's just this small, simple plastic piece that is going to cover your metal connections for all of your I/O cards or anything else that you want to put local into this backplane. So now we're going to go ahead and go through some of the other features that are on the PLC. On the front of the controller, you have 4 LED display here to give you a status of the IP address and different things like that. Then you have the run indicator light, the OK indicator to let you know if there's a fault on the controller itself, and then you have the 2 LED setups for the network status of the controller. There's also the mod power light, the SA power light. On the front face, you still have this door hatch, which will have the SD card. You'll have your toggle switch to move your processor between run, remote, and program. And then you have a USB to connect to the controller for programming purposes. Then on the bottom of the controller, your front port is your A1, your bottom port is your A2. These could be set up for your dual IP address, or they could be set up for a linear or DLR topology, which would mean they are the same IP address for both ports. So this is going to conclude a fresh out of the box 5069 PLC.